Adaptation, understanding, and learning.
Can you
When I'm
elaborate on that?
when I'm told on what role I'm supposed to be looking into, I try to put in as much research as I can into said role. Like if they want me to play, let's say, a father figure, I'll look up all the forms of father figures you can be. I'll look up all the mannerisms and all the habits that a typical father, a good or bad father, would have. And if I were to play, let's say, like a high schooler, I would go and research stuff, or I'd even like talk to people who are high schoolers themselves, like my little brother and so on, just to sort of get an understanding of how that personality would work.
Okay. And have you ever had any challenges in any job that you've worked on set?
I think the only the largest challenge I've had really, which I feel like I've fixed a lot more, was I would have an issue where I would always turn myself away from the camera at first, which is something I've improved a lot since then. But when I first started out with acting, that was a main issue I had. And another issue that is now fixed as well is being able to switch between one personality and another. Not like a
Explain that.
There was a set I had to do where I had prepped myself to do like a very heavily emotional scene where I had to be like crying, very distraught, and then I got told last second, hey, you don't do that anymore. You now have to be deadpan, catatonic.
So you take direction
straight-faced.
well.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's very important. Where do you see yourself in terms of your goals and objectives for your career? Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
In 3 years, I would like to try and become a character actor starting out, possibly become a star in the future, but that's something I'll put at the end or towards the end of my goal, and I would like to start small and slowly build myself up. Mm-hmm. And so I would like to start with trying to become like a character actor, and then build myself up from there, make sure I build up my reels more, get my headshots, join an agency, and so on.
Okay, it's a good plan. Thank you. All right, whenever you're ready.
Looks like a long day.
Hey, Pete.
Sorry to make it longer. Brian?
Anyone ever said not to drink with you, Pete?
Sure. The trick is to keep asking. For Boston.
For Boston. So, you here for the Cardinal?
No. I wouldn't presume to speak for the Cardinal. You got a lot of people here who respect you, Robbie. Respect your work.
Good to know.
It's because you care about this place. It's why you do what you do. It's who you are. Well, people in the church people need the church more than ever right now. You can feel it. And the Cardinal may not be perfect, but you can't throw out all the good he's doing over a few bad apples.